back to Tea Stories with Sophia Trifo. Alright, let's get started. We have a very serious issue. Exams. Alright, so, okay. We've all been through the stress and the panicking and the trembling and the tears and everything that comes because of exams. So, I know how hard it is because sometimes, okay, there's I guess 3 kinds of people. I don't want to categorize people, but I think that's how it works most of the time. So, there's the people who study beforehand, like 10 or 20 days before the exams. I think there's not many people who do that, actually. There's people who study a bit before, like a couple of days before, like 2 or 3 days before, and then study a lot the last day. And there's the procrastinators that wait till the last day to study for the exams. So I'm between category 2 and 3 usually. I have a lot going on with the blog and with some articles that I write, as you've seen. I think you've seen one. Yeah, The Happiness is Consuming Itself. I have a lot going on, so obviously I leave it to the day before, like 2 or 3 days before, and then the last night before the exam, I really just like go all in, you know? I probably will stay up until like 1 or something, which is not a lot compared to what others do. So I guess we've all been through the panicking and everything, and I still haven't gotten my exam grades back, but the first day I was like, okay, this is 2 weeks, I can definitely get through this. This isn't such a big deal. I'll like make it work. I started the first day and the second day. I was so determined. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed early. I've studied for this before, like 5 or 6 days before. I totally know this stuff. I go, I write my first exam. It goes well. Second exam, it goes well. Third exam, it goes well. And then around the 4th and 5th exam, it was the second week, of exams, and I was getting a bit tired because although I was sleeping early, I was actually sleeping at like 1 or something. I had to wake up at 7, which that's only like 6 hours of sleep, considering I actually slept at night. So that was one problem. Plus, this issue that I also have with this iron anemia thing really brought me back because I kind of felt dizzy, and along with the panicking, it just like really made me worry and everything. I'm not usually a person who cries, but I have to say I burst out like one time after, because like I think it was like 2 days ago, because I just couldn't. I had to like let everything out, and it's good to like let out stuff once in a while. Well, yeah. Well, for me it's just 3 or 4 tears, but I mean, if you want to go all the way. So I have some friends who are in uni right now, so I know that they're still in their exam period and they haven't finished yet. So I want to tell you a couple things I do in order to get rid of this exam stress. The first thing I do is I eat a lot of berries, a lot of blackberries, a lot of those acai bowls, you know. So I just like take a bowl and I put my favorite yogurt, it's usually blueberry yogurt, and then I just top it off with berries. Berries are known to be anti-stressors, and they're perfect. You just put a bit, put some on the top, and it's perfect. Other than that, I go with chocolate. I mean, you can go with black chocolate, but I don't know anyone who actually enjoys eating black chocolate, so I just go for the chocolate milk. The milk chocolate. There's no chocolate milk. Anyways, I mean, it helps me. I mean, you do get a couple pounds, but what can you do, you know? But on the other side, I also like exercising. So, I mean, in the morning, I can't wake up early because I already wake up at like 7. So I'm not saying that that's early, because I know people wake up at 5, but you know, for me it's early. I need my sleep. Although I don't value sleep, I know I need my sleep. So yeah, so the chocolate and the berries are a huge part. And then there's one thing, meat. Also because of the anemia, but meat really just keeps me going, you know, it keeps me strong. But if you're vegan, I tried being vegan for a week just to be able to write some articles about it. I mean, it worked out okay. I mean, I do have a love for cheese, so that didn't go very well. Although, like, I don't eat like yellow cheese, and I cut deli meat. It's been 2 years now that I haven't had deli meat, so I don't have sandwiches or anything with toast or anything like that. So that was easy. But in terms of cutting out like feta cheese, or which is Greek cheese, or like those French cheeses and stuff, that was hard for me, I have to say. But it was good because even though I didn't have the meat, I had the beans. So if you're vegan and you're going through exams, you might as well just bean up. Okay, that didn't sound good. But you might as well just, start eating a lot of lentils, a lot of beans, and just, get that iron in. Especially if you have some kind of iron anemia thing. I know it's kind of popular in teenage years to get that. It just depends on the person. I stopped eating like as much as I ate because I would eat like quite a lot, but then I kind of limited my food portions because I wanted to exercise more. So I actually like exercised more. Like I exercised like two times a day, and then I limited my food supply, which I think led to that or something like that, but I'm not sure exactly. So that was one thing, and I also like cut out meat for quite a while, as I said. Well, it wasn't exactly 1 week; could have been like a month, but yeah. So going back to exams. Once you're done with them, like I just finished yesterday, I was ecstatic. It was perfect. I went out for dinner. I had fun. I went out dancing. It was excellent. I was really happy. So once you're done with those exams, let that out. Like, let the panic out. Like, if you want to cry, cry. Or, like, go out dancing. It's perfect. I mean, it just really cleanses your system. And, I mean, if you're one of those people who put a lot of work into what they do, then your body will really appreciate going out and just, like, letting go for a while. If you're not party person, because I didn't really like going out for quite a while, but that changed once I became 16. So yeah, if you're not a party person, you can stay home, watch a movie with your friends or your family or whatever, and just have some fun. Just let go and don't think of the grades. Whatever happened happened. You can't change anything. Especially if you're a junior, you probably start thinking about college and you're like stressing. You're like, okay, I mean, if you didn't do so well in these exams, well, you don't know if you did or not yet, but if you didn't do so well and you feel like you didn't do well, you still have, like, I think 3 more chances, because you have the June exams, which you get your predictions in if you're an IB, and then you have the January exams of 12th grade, and then you have the June exams with 12th grade. So you still have chances. Trust me, the world doesn't end now. Yeah, I was very serious with all that stuff, and once I let go, I kind of figured out that once you work hard, things just fall into place. So work hard and just don't be afraid, and just give everything you have to whatever passion you have. Maybe it's not school, maybe it's filming, maybe it's blogging, maybe it's dancing, maybe it's tennis, maybe it's soccer. Depends, just give everything you have to your passion, and everything will work out, I promise. And if you're not an exam person and you're not looking forward to being a scholar or anything of that stuff, then you go through your own exams, trust me. Meaning that, sorry, my playlist is horrible today. Yeah. So, yeah, you have your own exams, meaning that perhaps life gives you exams, sometimes it kind of hits you quite a lot of times. I got that for the past couple of weeks. I got 2 or 3 slaps from life in a good way. It really I haven't felt the strength yet, but I'm pretty sure that it will make me stronger, and I'm pretty sure everything will work out. Just be optimistic, positivity, have your berries, have your chocolate, have your acai bowls, go out once you're done with everything. And if you're still in there, just give it all you have, so after that you don't have regrets. Yeah, so I'm really glad I talked to you guys about that, and I mean, if you guys want to talk even more or something, then just comment down below, and I'll take everything into consideration. It was great seeing you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Mwah. See you next time.